Hi Libra, how are you? If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Michelle and this is, yes, your weekly reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. And please keep in mind that roles could be reversing between energies. As I always say, I run no daycare, so you guys should know that this is entirely general. Feel free to take or leave whatever you want from today's reading. And with this said, let's move forward, guys. I hope everybody has having a good weekend. I had a couple days off so I can rest because I was overworking myself, and you know we all got to put ourselves first. So I hope everybody's having a good day and had a good weekend. Let's see what the universe has for you. And Mother Lilith, let's see. We got Justice in reverse, Libra. We also have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me get that card. That was the Three of Swords in the reverse. Let's see. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Pentacles. A lot of reverses. All of them actually in overall energy. Let's see. We got again the King of Wands in the reverse. What's going on with you, Libra? I feel like things are not going that great, aren't they? I feel like things are having difficulties. I know I feel like everybody has difficulties, but I feel like things are not going that great for some of you, unfortunately, right? Now, okay. So we got Libra energies, we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we got the Three of Swords in reverse, which is again Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Nine of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the Nine of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands again in the reverse. So we have, of course, pretty much all zodiac signs, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, actually all the zodiac signs are here. I do feel like this not necessarily has to do with someone, but more about like your surroundings, what's happening with you, around you, and whatnot. So we're gonna find out what that is 100%. Okay, so okie dokes. So I do feel like some of you are struggling maybe with your finances, finding some sort of balance when it comes to your money, to your career, to your finances. As I said before, I feel like some of you are feeling like maybe things are unfair in how things are going, because I feel like you feel like options are limited, or that your options are being cut off. I feel like in a way, shape, or form, you could feel like pushed against the wall, because you're like, you know what, everything I've done and like things are not looking that great, or things are looking quite difficult. And as I was saying, I feel like some of you feel like you haven't achieved that financial stability. I do feel like some of you are working a lot and seeing very little to no progress in your finances. I also feel that some of you are struggling to open up about certain situations with family members or friends, because you don't feel the support. You don't feel that they will understand. Often you could feel like sometimes when you open up, people disregard you. And I feel like you are struggling a lot with opening up and with dealing with your financial situation. I do see some financial stress as well. With the Three of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in the reverse, I do feel like your surroundings, I feel like you can maybe you consider, or this is just a feeling as well, that you feel like people are not being empathetic about your hurt or over your worries. I feel like often you have been doing everything on your own, like, you know, like, okay, well, you know, I suck it up, I'll figure it out, or, you know, I'll do it, or, you know, I feel like you have been doing this or doing a lot of, like, not necessarily what you're doing right now, but like the energies of like, well, I'll figure it out tomorrow, or I'll figure it out eventually. I feel like you are a very solitary / lonely person when it comes to working your way up in life, because I feel like every time you speak up or try to open up about help me out, or maybe some sort of like need of venting, people disregard you, and you feel like there's no empathy, and you are the one pretty much hugging yourself and like giving yourself some pep talk to continue moving forward. This often makes you a person that could come across as cold, and you're not cold whatsoever, Libra. Trust me, I understand you completely, as I do feel like people don't often see you as somebody that needs help, or often people feel like you're so strong that you don't need a hey, good luck, or hey, good job, or hey, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like even if you were to hear those words, it's hard for you to believe that, because often people have deceived you, or people often have lied to you in a way to perform. This could be friends, this could be family, as well as love interest as well. With the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, I do feel like you also have an issue or lack of like self-confidence, because at the end of the day, I feel like some of you have been bullied in high school or school. I feel like life has been very hard on you, and I feel like these days have been so tough when it comes to financial situations, emotional situations, that all those triggers that you thought you buried under the rug or so are still coming up. And it's like you're like, oh, I feel like I'm back in high school, or I feel like I'm back in a certain situation that you really do not want to be in. I feel like you are often misunderstood. People think you're a cold person, that you don't care, that you don't love, and it's not that. You're afraid of being loved in a way, because often the times that you have opened up your heart and your energies to be loved and to believe that you could really be loved, people deceive you or people hurt you. It's very hurtful, because I do feel like some of you have trusted certain situations and certain things to a specific someone multiple times, and these people, whenever they're angry at you, or they're like not okay with something that you do or say, they throw that at your face, and you're like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you throwing my very vulnerable moments and my very vulnerable confessions like that? Like, you feel like, oh my god, then I should never open up again. So this is why you're like hot and cold, because of certain situations slash people. With the Nine of Wands in the reverse right here, I do feel like some of you don't even believe in love or believe in good people, because it's hard. People continue to deceive you, to hurt you. You do give the people the benefit of the doubt, and at the same time you have your witchy self in your little pocket, which gives you this intuition of like, you should not do this because this person is not truthful, this person could hurt you, but at the same time you really want to believe otherwise, and you go ahead and do it, and then what happens? Your intuition says, told you so, right? With the Six of Wands in the reverse right here, I do feel that often you don't feel like you have won. I feel like you have achieved a lot of things, Libra. Sorry, this is a lot of like Palo Santo, but I feel like you have achieved a lot of things, Libra, but it's hard for you to feel achieved. I feel like you don't feel achieved. I feel like you have all these achievements and you don't feel achieved. I feel like something is missing. It's something in your energies. You feel like empty, or it's like it's hard for you to, you could be like very critical over yourself. Sorry guys, I don't know why this happened, but I feel like you're very critical over yourself, and it's like you don't tend to celebrate your achievements, or it's hard for you to see yourself as that you have achieved something. And I can agree to that, because I'm the same way. I can understand that completely. With the King of Swords in the reverse right here, right now I do see a sense of confusion. I do feel like you don't feel like you are in the right place. This could be mentally as well as in any way, shape, or form in your life. And you feel like there's a big responsibility like lingering in your energies, and you feel like, am I really ready for this? Or you could also say like, oh, I don't feel ready for this. With the Four of Cups in the reverse right here, I do feel, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that there's a sense of unsatisfaction as well when it comes to the relationship slash emotional relationship that you had with people. This could be friendly as well as romantic ones. This could also be connected to a family member. And I do feel like there's a sense of like, it never changes. It's like, oh my god, every time I do something, it never changes. And at this point, this is why some of you don't believe in love. But it's not even that. It's just like you're so disappointed and so hurt that you don't want to expect anything, yet at the same time you don't expect it, you still get hurt. It's because you still expect it, but it's like easier for you to think, oh, I never expect anything anyways. You know what I'm saying? With the Wheel of Fortune right here and the Ace of Cups right here, I do see that Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again. I do see that I feel like you had either or already have, or you will be, or you are doing it. You're picking up the pieces of what is left of you as a person, right? And I feel like you're making decisions that maybe for other people could become or look as out of the orthodox, or that don't make sense. But the fact that it makes sense to you and it makes sense to your healing and to your journey, that's just enough. I also see right here that you had a very difficult life. I do see this. It's been very challenging, a lot of ups and downs. And sometimes, you know, when you feel like things are going good, something in you thinks like something bad will happen. And I feel like this is one of the moments of like, you know, when you had good times, now you're going through very difficult ones. I do feel right here that I know it's hard for you to believe, but the universe has their eye on you. They're actually still protecting you. You're not alone. And I know you feel alone, but the fact is like alone people wouldn't never achieve the things that you have achieved. And sometimes when people will ask you, how do you achieve that, Libra? You say, I really do not know how I did it. It's because you were not doing that alone whatsoever. You were actually helped throughout the journey. This could be as the universe directly, or as well as they sending people to help you out in a way to perform. With the Ace of Cups right here, I do see that what you're feeling when it comes to your emotional senses or your emotional self is not just something that is actually coming from this lifetime. I also see that you had difficult past lives as well. And because you are a spiritual person, you have awakened, right? You are actually connecting the dots with other things that actually trigger you, not only from this lifetime, also connected to a past life or past lives. I do see right here the Four of Pentacles towards Virgo Capricorn. There is something that lays within you that you are not letting go, something physical. This could be a person, this could be a situation. I do feel that it's hard for you again to believe that your cup is going to be fulfilled. And I do see that you see tarot readings because you need hope. And because everything around you feels like it's falling apart, and you're like, you know, I do see tarot readings because I need hope. But also I see a sense of anger and upset and frustration whenever they say that everything's gonna be all right, because you're like, bro, you've been saying that for years and I continue to go after the storm. And I do feel like, yeah, you are totally right. It's totally frustrating to see those readings. It's totally frustrating to hear that everything's gonna be okay and maybe give you some sort of hope and something different happens to you. I do feel like you should not feel ashamed or even judge. This could be a judgment within yourself, or let's say somebody else. You shouldn't be feeling either or judged or afraid of or embarrassed on opening up and expressing those feelings. Keep in mind that you are allowed to express those feelings of frustration and upsetting or disappointment. But also you need to understand that just because you're hurt doesn't give you the right to hurt other people in the way you deliver those words, regardless if you're right or not. Those are boundaries that you need to be aware of, right? The same way they need to be aware of those too. Now, moving from that, I do see that it's totally understandable that you feel this way. But I also feel right here that you are also holding on to something. This could be, again, a thing, a person, an idea that also does not let you move forward, does not let you move on. I do see right here the fact that this could be you don't know how to forgive, or you can't, quote, forgive something or someone. It's like a bad omen in your energies, bringing unnecessary bad karma within you. Is because you don't want to forgive something, or you don't want to forget about a certain situation. It's just like, I would like to have this person back, or have this opportunity back, just to make this person pay. And that mentality and energy is only hurting you. And of course, it's not for all of you. If you say, hey, you know, I don't think this is for me, then feel free to let it go. Bugaga. With the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the King of Wands right here, I do see that you are very stressed, right? Also Aries energy, and I feel that I feel like some of you are taking the journey of either or letting go or disconnecting yourself from social media for a minute, or taking a couple days for yourself. There's a sense of like, I don't want to talk with anybody, I don't want to deal with anybody, I just want to do me. I just want to enjoy solitude times. I just want to find me or find answers. And I do feel like that is the correct way to do it for some of you, because I feel like you feel overly stimulated right now, and this has nothing to do with anything sexual or anything. This is talking about like mental health awareness, mental health issues, as well as anxiety, stress, you know, livelihood situations. I feel like everything is happening to you right now, and a lot of things could be happening right now that is like the last drop that filled the cup at this point, that you need space, that you need time for yourself, that you need to figure it out. What do I need to do? Is this best, or that, or that, or that? You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I do feel like once you come back from the Hermit mode, I think you're going to be like the Emperor energies. You're going to be unstoppable. You're not only going to have the idea, the intention to focus, but you're also going to have the energies and the capability of actually going for after you, whatever it is that you really want to go after for or to. at the King of Pentacles in the reverse right here. It's funny because all these feelings are not only brought to you because of love. I do feel like other things are actually waiting in your life that also triggers the part of the romantic stuff. Like, oh, when I'm going to have the man of my life or the woman of my life, or I'm done this and that. I do feel like the fact that in your energies, love is not the main reason why you feel like this. Of course, for some of you, it's part of it, but I feel like other things are also triggering those feelings, or that sense of like, I can never find somebody to love me. Why can somebody love me? I do feel like because you feel in such stress, everything is going to be looked at maybe on a bigger picture, or maybe on a bigger scale on what it is. You know what I'm saying? With the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse right here, I do feel like you are not ready to receive exactly what you say you are ready to receive. I feel like your life is going in certain places, and I feel like you have a lot to figure it out. I do feel like the reason why in this first specific Libras, of course, whoever hasn't received exactly that communication, that person back, that promise, that situation, is because you really are not ready. You really are not in that position to be able to receive that, because with bigger things comes big responsibilities as well. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like as of right now, there's a thing of, and the universe is saying you need to figure it out. You Libra, you need to figure it out exactly where is your life going, because I feel like there's a lot of things happening in your energies that you feel very stressed out. With the Ten of Swords right here and the High Priestess in reverse, I do see, Libra, let me just cover this real quick, that you are very, very hurt. You are very, very hurt. And I feel like some of you are very tired. This hurt keeps you tired. And I don't see this as a failure. I don't see you as weak whatsoever. I feel like you, Libra, you are very human. And even though that we have a spiritual self, we have all these things, we are also human. And our human body, mind can take so much. And it's time for you to rest. I feel right now you're doing too much or thinking about it too much. And I feel like if it's something that is in your energies that is not necessarily happening to you, this could be thoughts. There's a need of finding solutions for that. Maybe taking a vacation, taking a time off, request for help from a, let's say, professional like a psychiatrist or something like that, or maybe psychology or so, or as well as family members or somebody who's near you. Keep in mind that the help that I'm talking about is either or professional or people who are physically near you that you know that you can trust, right? If not, it's just a sense of like maybe you're overworked. I feel like you are burnt out in a way to perform, and I feel like you need some time for yourself to relax. And I feel like, I know that money is very important, right? The world that we live in, but you are irreplaceable. Like I said before, you need time for yourself. You need to compose yourself. You need to figure it out what's going on within you. And I feel like you're very stressed. And I feel like this is a lot for the female Libras, okay? And I feel like a lot of the female Libras are doing a lot. I feel like, I don't know why it's telling me like this, but a specific female Libra is going through a lot. Of course, I got my males here, and I love you guys, but it's talking about the female Libras, as well as this could be, like I always talk about it energetically. Maybe this could be the feminine energy as well. You can actually take it the way you want. As I said before, everybody's welcome here. Any gender and anybody who identifies as such is welcome here. Again, this is a safe place for everybody. So again, let's move forward, right? Now with High Priestess in reverse right here, that's why you're losing a little bit of your power. That's why you may feel a little bit out of like touch, or out of zone, or out of like, I don't know, maybe like out of like, you feel like you're not in your groove, if that's a thing anymore. I feel it's because, again, you are very stressed, you're very tired, you're burnt out. With the World right here, I do feel like right now you feel like, oh, nothing is going to change. There's nothing coming for me. I do see the opposite. I feel like the world is yours, and a lot of things will be happening to you. And with this said, with the Sun right here, I do feel like you are going through the dark. It's like the dark night, kind of like you're in a very dark place right now, or going through very difficult times. With the Sun Leo energy, I do see that the sun is coming to you. I do feel like a new beginning. This could be also a comeback from a specific person, as well as a new beginning of some sort. Keep in mind that sun also represents innocence. Keep in mind that this could also talk about healing the inner child, or also having the opportunity of somebody to apologize to you, and you are able to let go and move forward. I do feel once again that overall there is a new beginning for most of you, my Libras, coming up. I do feel like June, July, and down the road, you know, summer-ish times is very important for you guys. With the Death card right here, Scorpio energy, I do see changes are happening as well around these months as well. Keep in mind that changes happen out of your comfort zone. Keep in mind that's not going to be around your comfort zone. It's going to be changes. And keep in mind these endings also are the only way that allow the beginnings to find you. Keep in mind when a door closes, another door opens. And I do feel like you're heading towards changes as well. I do feel this could be awakening. I do see that your ancestors are actually with you. I do feel some connection with some past life of yours. I do see some of you are awakening your inner witch as well. I do feel like all the things that are happening right now in your life, besides everything I explained, also is a big sign of a spiritual awakening. With the Six of Pentacles right here, this is when you're going to be achieving everything and anything. I feel like things are coming your way. I feel like this is like your job paying off. I do see people reaching out. I do see new job opportunities. I do see money flow coming your way. Like you finally, little by little, finding that balance and that justice energy that you so needed. I also want to remind you, as I know that you're very good with your money, but again, I'm a mother, I'm gonna do it. They want you to know that, you know, be very wise in how you spend your money, because just because you have extra money doesn't mean that you need to spend it all. Again, if it's not essentials, don't do it. Again, nothing about like not pampering yourself, but pamper yourself in a budget, okay? So you don't actually put yourself in the same position you are right now. With the Eight of Cups right here, I do see a lot of Pisces energies. They're also talking to me about a connection with the fish. And now fish is not always, whoa, the fish sometimes is a representation of the feminine energy. As I was telling you, that it's not necessarily females, but this could have been a feminine energy, and this is a confirmation, okay? So it's talking about like the feminine energy. There's also about like connection with water, connection with the moon, connection with the mountains. It's also talking about purification of the soul, purification of you. I do feel like it's like the rain. If you live in a place that you know that, you know, again, there's safe lakes or safe water near you that you can actually bathe yourself in, it's a good way. I do feel like that's the perfect way for you to you know, restart your energies. There's also talking about like an energetic bath. If you don't know what energetic bath is, please let me know and DM me, and I can give you a little bit of like what an energetic bath is. It's just, again, cleanses your energies, purifies, removes any negativity from you, and allows you to restart. And it's like a reboot, right? As well as it telling you that if it where you live rains, go ahead and bathe yourself around the, you know, with the rain, because the rain is a natural energetic cleanse. It cleanses your aura as well as purifies, allowing you to have a fresh start. So that's another thing that you can do as well. The Ace of Wands right here, it seems right here that what you want, exactly what you want, a lot of people had also wanted. But keep in mind that only the people who can actually overcome all of this will be like the chosen one. I also see right here that you and your past lives, and this could also be just something that you have done in this life as well. You know, you name it, the best way it goes with your livelihood. Moving from that is saying that multiple times you have been actually working for this. This is an intention. This is passion, creativity, something new. This could be in your career. This could also be looking for a passionate, creative, amazing, like fiery relationship, with emotional relationship, like, you know, romantic, as well as something to do within your life or with your career. But it's saying right here that you're not even seeing this, but you're so close to achieve this, and that's why you think like, oh my God, I can't do it no more. I'm so freaking tired. Like, I'm not gonna. It's because you have been doing so much, because you're almost getting there. You're almost getting there. But it's telling you right here that you cannot give up for that. With the Moon in reverse right here, Pisces energy, I do see that there is people besides the point, you know, besides this point, there's people who are wolves dressed as sheeps, right? People who could be fake, people who could be like just taking advantage of you, energy vampires, or people that, I don't know, that are not the best for you. These people are gonna come to light. Like, I do feel like the Forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, I'm gonna go back. If I remember, I'll go back to it. But either way, these people are gonna be actually coming across to you, and you are gonna be able to realize who these people are. I do feel like things that have been kept secret from you, this could be energetically as well as something really happening within somebody here as coming to light. I also see right here that people who have been kept themselves in the dark, this could be a ex-lover, ex-friend, ex-family member. I do feel like it's somebody that you have been connected, or you had connected emotionally. That's why I don't want to only keep it in the romantic sense, but it could be, okay? But moving from that, somebody that you haven't seen in a while, or that has had kept in the dark, is going to come to light to you, like I said before. Now with the 9 of Wands right here and the White Woman. Okay, so I do see that, yes, this is romantically somebody who had the intention of coming back for a long time, but they kept hiding from you. They're coming in. I do see this person, this could be a fire sign, not necessarily, but this could be a fire sign. This person is from afar. They also could live in a tropical area. I do see right here a little desert and all of that. This could be actually a country that is actually like an Arabic country as well, like Egypt and all of that. If not, this could also be a if you live in the States or anywhere you live, it's like a warmish place, you know. But I do see that this person is far from you and they're coming towards you physically. I do feel like this is starting with the intention and then it's going to come physically. I do see right here that this is a white almond for you. This is a good sign. This is safe to go for. This is safe for you. This is not to hex you or to make you feel a certain way, but a good almond for you. I do see with the 7 of Wands right here and the 6 of Wands, I feel like for the longest time you were standing up for yourself. This was some sort of argument or some sort of like defensiveness energies. I don't know if that's a word, but I do feel like there was a lot of like defensive energies from both parties, from you and somebody else. And I do feel with the 6 of Wands right here, it's giving me a Libra that your energies are in the winner side. This could be actually receiving exactly what you deserve, as well as getting the answer, making you feel like a winner. With justice, as I spoke about that, look, justice is going to be served for you, Libra. We see right here balance, truth, important decisions. This is more like a yes or no answer. It's more about like you need to be straightforward, but as well as making the right reasons for the right, making the right thing for the right reasons. I do see the truth. I do see an important situation that's gonna balance out, and whatever this is depends on you and making the final decision here. And I do feel like you energetically and physically will be capable of doing so. The 2 of Pentacles right here, I do feel like besides the love, I do see in the financial situation as well that a lot of things needs to be balanced out. I do feel like your schedule needs to balance out as well, because you're gonna be having a lot of work soon, and again, you don't want to fall back into like feeling burnt out. Now we are also talking about love, now talking about like you guys are two different people and you guys need to work it out. You can't expect him or her to be you, and they can't also think the same way towards you. So it's finding a happy medium for the both of you, as well as in your job. If this is what was about job or work, is finding a happy medium. With the King of Swords in the reverse right here, it's telling me right here that don't be afraid of making important decisions. Don't be afraid of taking the lead. Don't be afraid of speaking your mind. Don't be afraid of being in control. And with the 6 of Wands right here, keep in mind that, you know, it's normal to be double guessing yourself, but don't let fear stop you, because you have the winner energies once again. With the Queen of Cups right here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you have everything that it takes. I feel like you are very mature. If not, you have mature, or when this happens, you have mature at the end of the day. And I feel like you have everything it takes. I do feel like you have been waiting for something like this to happen, and often, like I said before, you weren't ready to receive that. And either or, if this resonates in something that you already overcome, then it means that you're gonna get this soon. If it hasn't, it means that you are heading towards it, and once you achieve all of this, you'll be receiving just that. At the bottom right here with the 8 of Wands right here, I do feel it's gonna be a lot of communication. Things are moving very fast on speed. Once you hit this curve right here, everything's gonna move very fast. Keep in mind that you're gonna be like, whoa, like give me a break. Like I don't know what to do. I don't have time. Like you had already waited the time when this happens. Everything's going to happen like super fast, so you need to catch up with the speed. Finally, with the 10 of Cups right here, I do see that this is pretty much giving you the 10 of Cups with water energy, giving you your happy ending, celebrations, family, home, stability, shelter, as well as this could also be reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with your soul sisters, reconnecting with or reconciliating yourself with whatever had happened in the past lives. And this could be with making an important decision. But whatever this is pretty much is a closure and conclusion of a certain situation that allows you to finally say, you know, I made it, or I found home, allowing you to have this upcoming good news, upcoming new opportunities that you never imagined to even happen or had. I do see with the Lovers in reverse right here, I do feel like this is not only about love. This wasn't always about just the soulmate and twin flame. It's more than that, even though that the soulmate and twin flame had a lot of things in your life. And this could be, you know what, this happened to me, but most likely with love is they were never there to hurt you. They were there just to actually show you how to deal with certain situations. And at the end of the day, soulmates and twin flames are not what people think they are. It's more intense than that. I do feel right here that maybe for some of you, you will realize this person is not really your soulmate, as well as maybe you realize that your soulmate, if this is something that you feel differ from your actual type, at the end of the day, is finally understanding and finding balance within everything, Libra. I do feel like it's important for you to know this because you're heading towards it. Now, I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you some initials. This could be for the lover situation or anything, you know. Keep in mind that this could be the first, last, middle, or even a nickname. Let's see if I see a word or a name, I'm more than happy to tell you that, but if not, I can't. So we got H as H as a hamburger, N as in Nina, F as in Frank, P as in Peter, G as in George, C as in Cat, D as in Diego, T as in Tom, O as in Oscar, K as in KFC, W as in William, V as in Victor. So I see a word in a name. A name, I see Todd, T-O-D. And I also see the word tow, T-O-W, which is tow, like towing a car. So be careful where you park. You don't want to get your car towed, okay? But this is pretty much what I see. And I also see T-O. It's like you're going to receive a letter or a message as well out of you. So that's what I see with the initials today, guys. Now we're going to move with the angel's message, and finally with a crystal, okay? Let's see. They got 10-10 here. It says growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. 1717. Self-reliance. This time comes to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. 222. Balance. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to give you a crystal that may help you with that and what are their uses for anybody who wants them, okay? Just one card. Please and thank you, Mother. Just one card. Okay, we got 2 cards. This is Moss Agata, and it says, Moss Agata is strongly connected to nature. Found across the globe, it is considered to be a lucky stone. It is considered to be a lucky stone. Sorry. Working with the heart chakra, this stone brings abundance and growth to your life. It brings all of the healing properties of earth, air, and water within. Pregnite, whatever this is pronounced. This stone is connected to spiritual beings on another planet or existence. When you are deep in meditation, make sure this stone touches your third eye. It will help you visualize the spiritual plane and the beings in it. When placed under your pillow, it also promotes dreaming. So this is, well, that was intense, right? This is the end of your reading, guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. Please do not forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, I always follow back. I also have a giveaway on my Instagram that you want to check out. I also have a TikTok that I do small readings. I have a group on Facebook for those who don't have Instagram as well. I have an upcoming project on my Patreon for personal readings. And what else? I also have a website for personal readings as well. I'm sorry, I have a Patreon for tarot reading classes, and yes, I have a website for personal reading. Sorry, I'm tired, guys. And the link for the personal reading website, if you want to get one, is going to be on the description box below. Friendly reminder that I open on May 11th for spreads, which is the only service available on my website right now. Every other service is going to be up after that, which is going to be when I'm back June 8th. So I also want to let you know that every time my channel here gains 1,000 subscribers, I host a free reading giveaway. So if you want to be a participant of that, make sure to stay here and subscribe to my channel. I have a second channel for vlogs if you want to get to know me as well. And finally, I want to remind you that I do not offer any free readings outside the giveaways whatsoever, and I never message anybody on any platform for any readings, so please be careful with scammers. So with this said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and love you.